My plan didn't work. I thought if I got right behind Dan, I could limit him to 10 minutes, but
Sorry.
all right.
He's on my side.
All right.
I'm on my side.
Okay, the freshest poem of the day so far. This was written, I don't know, probably half an hour ago. Birds, even in the city, sing out at the dawn. If you want to see them, go to the fast food parking lot.
Yes.
All right, this poem is called Two Friends. They were friends till the gossip crowd pricked the pride in each, naming one, then the other as the better man. First they discussed the discussion, known each to private calm and surety, but as each proclaimed, common became disturbed. And although something of the friendship endured, enemies they became, rivals, big as the world ever knew, shaping as well as shifting. If one became swift, the other became hidden. If one became strong, the other became agile. Animal shapes, bird, beast, fowl, and fish. Only get this, at the start of the treasure finding, it is the bristle made of silver that had the power in the end to be reborn as the brown bull of Ulster. From trouble this arose, one named Bristol, a pig keeper, and the other pig keeper at odds with him named Grunt. Trouble that transcended the filaments, two old friends pushing what was. Pushing what was. This is written after a visit to Bernadette Mayer's attic. Attic enough for Alfonso Cortez. Inside becomes the outside in Bernadette Mayer's attic. Wainscoted ceiling, stylized joints and beams. Long ago paint was algae green. Above the inside, apex, interior space can soar. Smaller goes the soul, the little one climbs, fit in the tightest point of everything. Okay. This is kind of a different reality, the comic book reality. Holy moly. Dead is never dead in comic book reality. Everything has been destroyed more than once, and then everything is recreated from a spark in the mind of the one hero still alive. At the restart, all memory of the lead-in to get to the finality gets forgotten. Even the one hero left alive doesn't remember. His world, friends, lovers are now only figments of his imagination. The readers and the writers are the only ones in on it. And the writers keep trying. This time, death is death. This time, there's no coming back. But you can't end an icon. Come on, too much commercial success. The son can never replace the father. The sidekick doesn't look right, even in a new version of the old costume. Villains, almost always blown to pieces, dropped in the hole in eternity, buried in the collapse of their secret hideaway. There's more likely to be a corpse from a heroic death. Tragedy, flags at half-mast, some cloudy silhouette held up against sunset. Yeah, you'd think, as all assemble at the statue placed over the gravesite. Dead is never dead in comic book reality. All right. This here is an internet book report for a symposium that a few of us run. You get to pick a poet and then present him to the rest of the group. And poet I picked this year was Duncan McNaught. And then I thought, well, that was a lot of work and a lot of words. Maybe I can condense it down to something else. So this is my Internet Book Report. An Internet Book Report. Got coat, out the door, put mailbox, has package. From Coyote Books? No, from Jeff Mazur, bookseller, Berkeley, California. A Duncan McNaught book. Graphic historian Duncan is. Field notes the best I can do. Knowledge from the days themselves. Small books, stepping stones. My own example to prove. Some of my own on a low table. And big table. Loose pages from a book I'm making. Scissors to cut top of envelope. The Pilot, first edition. Cover by Franco Beltramenti. He and Duncan of a large correspondence, letters found in the Stanford Library collection. The Pilot, written between 1986 and 1988. On the back cover, $7. Thin patches of snow, less than an inch blew in, but cold air keeps it around. Now 3 days from the storm and sustained sunlight puts the moisture sheen on the icy cover left packed on my street. Blue Millennium Press, 1991, one of Duncan McNaught's own imprints. Dedicated to Bob Creeley, Duncan writes, little enough for what's past telling. Duncan down on the present cybernetic conformism of poets. Inside there is time, others arrive or greet us at the place of meeting. Okay, one more poem to complete my presentation this morning. This is called Doubletree, and it's for Huawei, who's a woman poet from Austin. I met her for the first time in person in Buffalo. She was giving a reading, and she was talking about spring tonics. And I didn't know her well enough. I wanted to heckle her and yell sassafras out from the audience. But I just felt we weren't friendly enough. So this poem is dedicated to her. It says it in here, but a sassafras leaf kind of looks like a mitten. Doubletree for Huawei. Bright green twigs, sassafras was called green stick. Mitten-shaped, three-lobed leaves, birds feed on the purple fruits. The first people began life as one tree, a double tree. Two genial trunks, tangled roots and branches. Separated into two, each given a soul. Branches became arms and legs, crowns filled with gift of being, sentinel tree crowns, the heads for first people's bodies. Turn and awaken to sun showers. First thought, the desire to move. Other trees wanted to become people too. They tried, but did not make it. Their natures were too stiff. Sun entered their cores through spread wide leaves. To reach for a pebble, to reach for another. Look and see, some like sassafras have leaves shaped like human hands. Their change partway transform. Some move still to step away. In a woody head moon dream, they try.